What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mayo Sandwich. It's me, one of your hosts, uh, P. Diddy. I don't know. No, it's actually Isaac.
And it's me, your other host, Sean Combs, also known as Chavis.
We killed Maurice. He is
Yeah,
dead.
we haven't recorded in a while, and right now Maurice is busy, so we're gonna do
Yeah,
this one,
we
and
got
then
we got
the
busy
next
going
one
to
we're
his
recording,
funeral and pretending
yeah,
like
his
we had
funeral.
nothing to do
He
with
is
it.
dead.
Yep, he is dead. We didn't actually
Overdose
kill
on
him.
mayonnaise.
He actually ate a mayonnaise sandwich with razor blades in it
Yeah,
that
and
he put
it's
there.
still under investigation.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of cyanide in it. But anyway,
And our lawyers have told us to not comment on this situation any further. So,
yeah, we don't
yep,
believe in the law though.
and that we are anti-law
Yeah, we are
believers.
anarchists, guys. We don't even use money.
We actually just shit in our hands and clap.
Yep, that's what we do all the time. Okay, this one's better. For the audience, we were gonna do a whole thing with Sora where we just did dumb shit with it. But apparently you have to pay a lot of money and I have ChatGPT Plus. So
Like,
we're
come
gonna have some images.
on.
Look at this one.
Putting one of these images. I
We
just
could
like
do a
the image.
collage. We can make more as we go along. I feel like that's content.
I don't encourage people to use this dirty, dirty, disgusting
Well, if they're
clanker.
gonna use it, they're gonna use it. Hold on.
Audience, if you use it, you retard. TVH.
Sorry,
Anyway,
I had to
Isaac's
grab my
generating an
charger.
image. Generating this image of this African American guy eating a mayo sandwich.
Well, because I was gonna do Obama, right? But it says it can't depict real people, which thanks.
It can't depict mayo either because it
It
does
just
not look
looks
like
like
mayo
cum.
at
It
all.
just
It
looks
looks like
like
a
straight
disgusting
cum.
cum sandwich.
Uh,
And he's got cum on his face too.
yeah. I made that one look ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
He's
It's
just,
gross to look at.
it
Horrible.
is absolutely vile.
I see it's gotten a lot better though.
Yeah, he has like
Seriously, it
normal
looks like a
fingers.
person.
Yeah, he looks like a guy. You can tell that's like you could mistake that for real at a first glance.
Yeah,
The buttons are a little weird on his like sleeve, but
I think the mayo is what gives it away.
man, he looks so sad.
It's dripping like melting cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say make the mayo more liquid, maybe.
Like, wait, it's gonna look even worse.
I know.
It's gonna look like piss.
It's gonna look like piss and cum and shit.
But anyway, yeah, we the whole reason we're even doing this is because I was talking about Sora because I've seen those videos and they basically look like real life at this point.
Yeah, I saw an Instagram video. I don't know if it was Sora, but it's basically like this morbidly obese dude, and there's like a tornado behind him, and he's like knocking on the door, and the caption's like, "Don't forget your keys," and then he's like, "Mom," and then
Yeah.
he gets drug away by the tornado and like hits the car, and he rolls ridiculously, and I'm like, how can you mistake this for real?
Well, listen, there's some that look real that aren't like crazy scenarios. I saw one that was Stephen Hawking in like a WWE Hell in the Cell, and it was like he's jumping off the top rope. And it was just him in his wheelchair, slowly going down and landing on someone. It's
Wait,
scary. this is gonna be used to incriminate people eventually, and then basically they're gonna have to disregard all video evidence because it's getting very indistinguishable. Because I also saw people generating like SpongeBob clips, and it perfectly replicated like the voices and the animation and everything. It is insanely advanced now, and it's only gonna get even more. Because I remember that what was it called, like Dolly? You
Uh,
generated an image there. It looked awful. It looked stupid.
I remember Midjourney, like the art one was very interesting. I used to do stuff with 11 Labs to like do voices for like just dumb shit s- like I had like a few with like Jordan Peterson. I think that was just like him talking about he did the Unforgivable, if you remember that from like the earlier days of YouTube,
Yeah,
where it's basically that like one black dude in the woods and his friend holding a camera and he's just saying the craziest shit.
yeah, I remember. But yeah, that it's all getting really advanced really quick. Saw some people saying the AI bubble is gonna burst. I think the way companies are pushing it, I don't think so. It just it
We
just
got
looks like there's cum everywhere.
dude. It just looks like there's some like came all over him in the tank.
And the came in his sandwich.
It looks like somebody used like an entire like fucking football team used the fucking like two pieces of bread as a flashlight and pass it around.
Yeah, it's what it looks like.
He looks so sad.
I don't even know if I could put that in the video.
I don't
That
know if you
looks
can either.
it. It even changed the color of it. It,
Yeah,
it
that
made it look
looks.
more cummy.
Yeah, it looks like a little like yellow tinge to it.
It
I
just
got
made
another
cum.
one coming. I think this is gonna
Just
be
made
the
a
cool
cum
one.
sandwich. Disgusting.
A cum sandwich. How about you eat a cum sandwich?
That guy is he's crying though. He's
He's
not enjoying it.
very upset.
But yeah, AI is getting crazy. Companies are pushing it. Google's fucking pushing it.
Google is
Data
just
centers
straight
are
up
popping up
AI. It
everywhere.
just wants to do exclusively AI at this point.
Personally, I mean, I don't really get the push for it, especially because it's not very refined.
I think it's just the goal is to so you can make the best AI first and replace the most amount of people.
Yeah, there's just that like the guy don't know who he is or what he does, but he was like, yeah, jobs are basically stagnating. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a new job right now, and I haven't got a single call or anything.
Yeah, whenever you're replacing specifically low wage and like creative fields, it's just nothing but bad news.
I'm not even looking for like low wage. I'm looking for like some skill required jobs, but they're just fucking not responding. Even like basic jobs aren't, which is very disturbing.
This is very, very disturbing. I sense a disturbance in the force. Man,
But
did I
yeah,
talk
I
about getting
applied and
tetanus? I think I did.
no, that was after the last one.
Oh yeah, I got fucking tetanus. That was cool. So what happened was when I was at work, I was carrying these two glass jars about, and I dropped one and tried to catch it with another. And the one I was catching with is the one that broke. And so my hand basically squeezed it and just got like a glass shard embedded like right in my thumb, really deep, and I bled everywhere. And this fucking guy was trying to look at like this display thing, and he kept stepping onto it where all the broken glass was. And I was like, "Hey, man, you gotta get out of here." He's like, "No, just 1 second." I want to be like, "Motherfucker, I'm gushing blood right now." And there's broken glass everywhere. Oh my god. And then yeah, that happened. That's not how I got tetanus necessarily, but that got settled. A few days later, we did like this little party thing here, and I was trying to move this little fire pit. You're gonna like this one, by the way, Chavis. Um,
Interesting.
I was moving this fire pit that was rusty, and I realized like there are cuts all over my hands. I was like, huh. Wonder when the last time I got my tetanus shot. And I asked my mom, I was like, hey, when's the last time I got a tetanus shot? And she was like, oh, you'll be fine. And a few days later, I started getting like a bunch of the early symptoms. Like my jaw was aching. I was like twitching and shit. And I was getting like irritable about minor things. And I was like, oh no. And I was like walking around work and I was like sweating for no reason. And I remember like I only had like an hour left, so I was like, well, I'm gonna finish out my shift. And I was like talking to my coworkers, and pretty much all of them were like, hey, immediately go to ER after this. And so I go to the fucking, well, I was like, okay, I'll go to urgent care first because they'll be able to help me. And I got, so I looked for like the nearest urgent care in the network of my insurance, and it's like, oh, this is covered. And apparently it was a fucking like urologist. I get in there. Like, he was like, "Are you here to visit somebody?" And I was like, "No, this is urgent care, right?" And she's like, "No, this is a urologist." And I was like, "God damn it." I'm like, "I have tetanus. I need to go somewhere." So I end up figuring out an urgent care. So I drive all the way out there, and I'm like tweaking while I'm out there. I feel terrible. And like I'm on the road and everything is just pissing me off. I'm just like, oh, this sucks. And I get there, they check me out, and they're like, "Hey, you have to go to the ER because you have to get like 2 shots and like a bunch of like antibiotics." And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I end up like going all the way to the ER after that, and yeah, they got me. So I had to wait there. Apparently, the guy next to me in there like just had like a heart attack, and he has like a bunch of fluid around his heart. So I gotta listen to him and his
Hmm.
wife talk about like how horrible that is, and I was like, oh, this is nice. And then my mommy came and she brought me pretzels and stuff, and we just hung out. And then I got one shot in one arm because I had to get the immunoglobulin. They also drew a bunch of my blood to run some tests. Um, I got the immunoglobulin in one arm, and I got the actual vaccine in the other, which made me like severely autistic, by the way.
Yeah, he actually came back different. I noticed.
Yeah. And then yeah, I got on antibiotics, which really messed with my stomach. They did test my gag reflex there, and they said my gag reflex was fine. They had this big dude shove a dick all the way down my throat, so that's pretty cool. I think I should sue.
You should too.
I think I probably should sue.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
Uh,
was fun. I had tetanus. I
yeah, you had
still
tetanus.
sometimes
You
get a little twitchy,
turned rusty.
but I'm doing a lot better. I had a
I got a
day I
car.
literally had to call in. No, you didn't. Anyway, he's lying, guys. He didn't get a car. He shat his pants. No, I'm just kidding. How'd you
Yeah.
feel about your car?
Well, pretty good so far. Paying a lot of money for,
Yeah, you
and
paid a retarded amount for.
well, it's because it's my first car and I haven't had insurance. Really, the insurance that's a lot.
Yeah,
What
I
annoys
mean
me.
you have a pretty good payment, but I mean
Yeah, my
like
payment's fine.
yeah,
I'm still gonna
it's
end
way
up
more
paying
than
like
it should
double
be.
by the end of it.
Yeah.
'Cause my interest rate is fucking 18%, which is really high.
Whenever, yeah, and you have really good credit too, so that's like,
Because it's my first time loan and everything, which I think is stupid.
Yeah,
But
because if you have good
you know,
credit, it's like, yeah, I've already proven I can pay a loan.
yeah, I I don't know. I'm just enjoying it. For I've gotten everything ahead of time, and I'm gonna try to keep it that way, so I don't have to like do anything crazy, you know. And yeah, hopefully once after a few months, I can re get a new quote, and by that time, hopefully I'll be able to get a way lower rate. My rate, I'm paying $350 a month for insurance.
Ah, reasonable. Yeah,
Yeah, very, very reasonable. No, it's not.
because
Not
I
reasonable
only
at all.
pay about 100 right now for my insurance, and it's not terribly ridiculous. And I'm
They
sure
said I didn't have 6 months of insurance history, which is why their main thing was like, well, you know, we can only do this much.
this is very riveting conversation for a podcast.
Listen, this is what
You guys like
people
you
wanted.
like
This is what they want
finances?
to hear.
I think, quite frankly, if you work in insurance, unless you're my homegirl, you know who you are. You're dope. Rest of you, gay.
Yeah, very good. But yeah, I couldn't even. There's some insurance companies that just were like, yeah, we ain't even gonna can't even do nothing for you because you don't have insurance history, which is stupid.
Well, I'd like to start having insurance history, and that starts with you.
Yeah. And 350, by the way, was the lowest that I could get when I was looking around. Because there were some places trying to say like they were trying to say fucking like 400 or 500 a month, and I was like, I'm not paying $400 or $500 a month for insurance, especially.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That,
very ridiculous.
that's ridiculous. God, yeah, it's just economics right now is fucking insane, man. The other day I went to the store and I was trying to buy like meth, and it was about $500 more than what I normally pay. And I was like, this is ridiculous.
Inflation is going crazy in the meth market.
Yeah, but whenever I go to Manila next month, everything's gonna be cheaper. So that's cool.
Yeah,
Gonna be there
it'll probably be
for
pretty
about a
fun.
week. Yeah, I'm excited. Gonna
I will
definitely
be
head
there
up the
working my
beach, a
shitty
few
job.
museums. I'm gonna make a nice dinner for the person I'm gonna be there with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already bought a bunch of goodies, wine,
They
cool
let you take
things.
wines on planes?
Yeah, if you check in your luggage, you just can't
Okay,
bring
fair
it
enough.
in the cabin with you. Apparently, you can bring shooters in your carry-on, and you're not allowed to drink them on the plane. Which, wink, wink, just go to the bathroom. I'm joking. Don't do that. I'm not doing that.
Don't do it. Don't
Don't
do it.
do it.
Unless you're awesome, then you can do it.
Yeah, unless you're really cool.
Yeah, but basically, everything sucks. Everything fucks. Shout out Fred Durst
Well, the
for
game I'm
chopping,
most
breaking,
excited for is coming
tearing
out
apart.
this month, and I don't know if I'm going to be buying it at upon release yet because I'm saving up a lot for this trip.
Well, you know, it's a good thing to not buy games on release anymore.
It's going to be cool
Anyway,
because on the way there, I'm gonna be in San Francisco for a few hours, just in the airport though.
can
So I think I'm
get
just gonna,
airport food, pay way too much.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill by the gate and like have a beer or whatever.
Yeah, I've never been on a plane. Probably will eventually, as long as United States doesn't collapse.
Yeah, the thing that worries me a little bit is with the government shutdown, if that's still going on, there's less air traffic controllers. So that's cool. But if I die, I die.
You
Like
die.
anytime I've been on a plane, I just immediately accept my fate. I'm just like, if I die, it's gonna be very quick, hopefully. You know what I mean?
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Like best case scenario, you just stay in the Philippines.
oh no. Oh, I
No,
dead.
no.
Everything is so cheap there. I was like, what if I just stayed and because I'm gonna be there about 5 nights, maybe even more if I can swing it. Because I'm negotiating with my job to get more off time. I'm excited though. There's like a really cool Van Gogh museum I want to see.
That's
There's the
interesting.
beach. Yeah, I kind of just want to run around and explore a lot though. There's like this
But yeah,
space
the
museum thing.
government is still shut down.
Yeah, it's gonna be shut down for a bit, but I'm
On
going
the
next month,
official
so
White House website,
yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
wrote a
NASA.
poem on it once.
The what was it? Uh, was the
So
Atlas the A1 Atlas or whatever? The comet. Yes, it's the biggest interstellar object from outside of our solar system that has been detected.
it's interesting.
Yeah, and it's zipping through, and everyone's like, "It's a fucking alien spaceship," and it's like, no, it's a comet. But because it's going very
Maybe.
fast, and it's like, there's less than a 0.001 chance of this doing this, going by these planets really quick. It's like, yeah, but if it goes any direction, same odds, because I don't know if you know this,
It's a
space
comet.
is big.
Yeah,
I don't know.
pretty
I
damn
don't
big.
get the alien shit. There's this one guy that was just like, it's making its own light. It's like, well, no, that's because the CO2 it's made out of is burning because it's being exposed to the sun.
Listen, anytime there's anything in
So
the
it's
way it's
hot.
there's always gonna be someone saying it's an alien.
Yeah, it's not. It's just straight up not an alien. It is A1 Atlas. There's an A3 Atlas. 3i Atlas versus Amuamu. It's a lot bigger than Amuamu if you guys remember that. We're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine. Um,
It's gonna hit us.
it's
Ah.
nowhere near hitting us. It's getting really close to Jupiter. Oh no!
No, no.
I don't know. I think I love the hysteria that people get over anything that goes on in space, or just anything where it's just like this thing, there's like spacecrafted like a really this like aircrafted like a really sharp turn. That's impossible. It must be aliens. It's like no, I just think it's the government doing something that
Just the
we're
space,
not
dude.
supposed to know about.
There's plenty of times the government has like just for no reason been like, yeah, aliens are real and stuff,
Yeah,
and then
aliens
lo
are
and
real. By
behold,
the way, they're not. By the way, they are. It's a okay. I
not
just
real, but they are real.
either show me an alien tomorrow and I'll believe you, and I still won't believe you, or I don't care. If an alien's not, I,
There's
there's
that
just
one.
there's not aliens here.
There's like the Mexican or whatever alien.
Oh
It's
yeah, the
just like a
fake
paper
like
mache.
yeah, the fake paper mache ones.
Shout out
They
that little guy.
they had like there was a thing where like they like sent a letter to Neil deGrasse Tyson to like check it out. It's like, dude, it's an alien. He's just like, actually, no.
Clearly not.
I love his interview. Well, he did the okay. So there was that Terrence Howard interview where he was trying to say one times one equals two,
Dude.
and like reinvent
No, he's
mathematics.
yeah, he's saying really stupid shit.
And he was just like, when I was in my mother's womb, I was like thinking, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You are. I know you really think you're cool, and he fooled Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan's like, that guy's a genius. He's such a
Joe Rogan,
genius.
he'll fucking believe anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're just at a place where like the most famous podcaster fell so far because he would just believe everything.
Still famous somehow
Yeah,
because
but
people love to blindly support their favorite celebrity.
he did his fame like fell apart so quick. I don't know. I It's interesting because obviously there's a lot of like the MAGA stuff and things going on there,
Yeah.
and there's that like big falling out where there are a lot of like comedians and stuff that were like, when I said vote for him, I didn't know this was gonna happen. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's like you advocated for it.
it's almost
I
like
think Theo
this.
Vaughn is one of those who's like
Yeah.
turning. He's like, well, I didn't want that because they like, I guess, used him for like some ice ad or something.
Well, there's like an ice thing where, okay, so he didn't want that. It was basically a thing. It was like a video where somebody like wrote into him. It was like, my husband just got deported or something, and he's just like, well, that sucks or something. I forget what it was. I feel like it was a little bit more edgy, but I'm pretty clear. I'm pretty sure it's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you were on stage with them. You fucking know, you know what he was gonna do.
Theo is an interesting guy though, because
I think he's
I've seen
funny.
him. Yeah, I've seen him interview people like Bernie Sanders and stuff. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty reasonable, man." And it's like, I
Yeah,
don't
I mean
know.
Joe Rogan did too, but
Politics
he
is
got so
so
fucking.
exhausting. I
It's
want
turned into a fucking
so,
comedy show.
yeah, I want so little to do with like all of it right now. It's
It's
crazy
embarrassing,
because it's
very
like,
fucking embarrassing.
uh, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this except for just wait and see what happens. And I'm just like, okay.
Really, all we can do at this point because I used to think Americans were smart, and the recent
I
years
don't
have
know if I've ever
changed my
thought
mind.
Americans were that smart.
Listen, I was naive. I was foolish. I was like, I'm an American. I'm not stupid. And then these past couple years, I have been proven wrong. And now I'm like, well, perhaps Americans are stupid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have any pictures of JD Vance on my phone when I fly. I can fucking tell you that.
Yeah, remember when he took away the freedom of speech? That was cool.
Yeah, that's a rough one, especially as people trying to podcast. It's like, come on, can we speak our truth for once, guys?
Can we talk to our truth?
R slash truth.
Yeah, too bad none of his supporters are turning on him because for no
The
reason, pretty
one we
much. They're
both
just like, I don't want to
know.
turn on him.
Well, actually, never mind.
The one we both know. Yes, yes, I'm aware. I know what you're talking about.
It's this fella Chavis works with.
There's more than one fella that I work with that supports him.
Yeah.
I pay them no mind because they are shitheads. I've seen them talk to people and they operate like dickheads, which is why I want to quit this job ASAP Rocky.
It's I don't know. It's very interesting to actually see the political discourse because I can hear like conservative voices, and obviously I understand where a lot of them are coming from on specific things. Like, namely, I can definitely see where somebody's coming from on topics like abortion. Um, the big ones I can also like. I understand the perception around immigration and how if you perceive it as people are taking jobs from everyday people, I get that.
Well, my thing is they should
But
be that same way to AI as well because that's also taking jobs from everyday people.
yeah, and also immigrants aren't really, for one, doing jobs that these people would want.
Yeah, and they're also doing it for way less money than they think.
Also, it's a thing of we do need to actually be training people in our schools to go into positions where they're able to actually earn money instead of trying to keep them down in low wage jobs because the vast majority of people aren't really working jobs that are gonna, you know, bring them anywhere in life.
There's the term dead end job,
Yeah, most
and
people are
that
in one.
encapsulates a lot of the American job market, especially because even trying to get like promotions and shit is just really difficult in the modern day.
I was blessed with a promotion, but it took almost a year for me to get.
Well, at my job, I mean, I had a promotion within the first 6 months, but I never moved up after that because all the positions were just filled
Yeah, my
and there
job
was
has
no
pretty good mobility.
ability, Mary.
Mobility Mary? Don't we have a whole episode on Mobility Mary?
I think we, I think we have.
Oh my god, she died not. Oh, she
Rest in
died kind of
peace,
long ago. Oh my god.
beautiful lady.
Oh yeah, we picked back up Baldur's Gate 3 together. We've been having a little bit of fun. We played it for like an hour and we
Oh,
did
you
a
so sweet.
game for like 8 seconds where any critical failure that any of us made, we'd have to take a shot.
And we only ended up taking like two or three.
Yeah. It
I
was
was definitely not drunk.
it was fun. I drank a little beforehand because I was just like, ah, this will be nice.
Yeah, it was. Fun. We were still like at the start of the game, pretty much. I think we just got Gale, and then that's when we just went to the camp and
Yeah.
went to bed.
It didn't.
Can't wait for a Hitman co-op to come out. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm. When is it?
I don't think they actually announced when. They just announced that they're gonna do it at some point.
I think
I hope they have like freelancer co-op. That would be really fun.
that would be so much fun. Especially because I like the whole idea. Because one of the characters is going to be female, so you can do like her disguises. So that kind of opens up that other avenue. I don't know if she could wear like men's disguises too. That'd be interesting. I have a lot I really
That
want
would
to
make
see
it
come
kind of
out of it.
hard because
Yeah,
there's a lot less women than there are men in that game.
right. But think about all the other ways to get into places.
Yeah, I guess it's
I know
fair.
it just opens up different options, and obviously, I bet they would like redo stuff around that co-op mechanic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They definitely changed the game up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I bet they'll probably just add more targets if it's like the normal missions only.
It's been definitely my like one of my favorite go-to just turn off my brain. Well, you can't really turn off your brain when you play it because you gotta keep track of a lot
Yeah.
of shit. But it's just a fun game that I can always hop into and just do something. Have you done
Yeah,
the Jackie
especially the modern
Chan
one.
contract?
No, I've just been playing freelancer.
Have you done the Le Chiffre one?
I
Or
don't
did you
think so.
miss it? That one is so good. I want you guys to get on for that because you could actually like go into the casino and like do a bunch of stuff.
Hmm. I'll probably try the Jackie Chan one out.
I
I
haven't
like it.
tried it
I
yet.
just reinstalled it not too long ago. It's one of those games that I play like once a year for a few months.
We all got really into it for a bit, and I think with co-op we're gonna be going fucking bananas.
Well, I think it's only going to be two players, right?
Yeah,
Because it says it's Stone and Knight.
yeah.
Some people are saying that it'll probably be out next year
Nobody's called it
since they
woke
announced
yet,
it.
which is interesting. Nobody I've seen.
Well, I mean, it's a game about murdering people. Can it really be that woke?
Yeah, but it's a woman and a black guy.
What? I'm not playing it. I'm not. Playing it.
I'm not even touching it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you know that one game. It's called like Interstellar. It's called something like Galact Galactus. It's called some shit. But the trailer was revealed, and it was like a bald like Asian woman, I think, or like a bald like light skinned black woman. And
oh
people are
my
like, "This game is
god,
just woke. This game is woke slop."
this game is
And
woke.
it was only the trailer. Like, there's no gameplay or anything. I don't think.
I
that
saw the
people are.
Battlefield
I'm like,
6
huh?
trailer, which I thought was funny, where it's got all the celebrities that just get fucking killed.
Like, who is that? I don't know. I want to try Battlefield 6 whenever I have the money to buy it.
Yeah, because Game Pass went up.
Yeah, Game Pass went up to $30 a month for Game Pass Ultimate, which is a 50% increase, which is, in my opinion, not worth it because all they did was they added
Stickers?
Ubisoft Plus, and I don't can care about Ubisoft games. And then they added like Fortnite Crew as like a I guess built-in thing, and I don't play Fortnite, so
I heard
I didn't get
Assassin's
any
Creed
extra value.
Shadows is cool though.
Yeah, but it's just Assassin's Creed again.
Well, it's new. It's different from like the old Assassin's Creeds, like
Are
3
you
and
gonna
4.
play it? Would you pay
Maybe.
money to play that game?
If it was on sale for a lot, I would. But yeah.
In other words, no, you wouldn't play
Well,
it.
I there are a lot of games I would play, but I just don't have money to be throwing around like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for me, I don't think it was worth it because I don't care about Ubisoft games. They don't really make that many good games that I care about. I pretty much stopped playing any Ubisoft game because the only ones I liked were like For Honor and Siege, and those aren't very. Those are fun temporarily or with friends, and that's it.
I couldn't really get into Siege. I don't know, because it seems like getting into it, everyone knows exactly what to do except for me. Because if you just haven't played it, it's just like, so if I do this, am I like cooked? Yeah, there's actually a guy around the corner with the fucking dildo up his ass doing jumping
Yeah, there's
jacks. So
like
if you
a
walk over there, your head's gonna explode. It's like,
the
okay,
problem with live service games like that is
there's
like
so much
people who
shit in it
started
to
playing
account for.
earlier. Yeah, whoever started playing earlier is gonna know a lot more than the guy who just started. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a huge learning curve because you're gonna have to go against
and it's so
people with
sweaty.
experience. It is
So
very
if I'm on somebody's team and I'm new, I'm just gonna get fucking like yelled at, you know?
yeah, and they
Why would you do
even in
that?
casual people fucking try hard.
Yeah, it's just a try hard ass game, and that's kind of what turned me off from it. Because I'm like, I feel like this could be fun if this is the thing you do all the time,
Yeah, I mean, I
and
for a
then
while I
that's
was playing it like
depressing.
daily, and I still wasn't even good at it. Like the highest rank I ever made it was like gold, and that was like playing solo pretty much.
I just like being casual in games. I don't. Competitive is just exhausting.
Yeah, I don't bother with competitive shit anymore unless it's like a little challenge with
Because
my
we did
friends.
Marvel Rivals for a little bit on competitive, and it's just like, nah, I'm okay.
Well, we didn't. We couldn't do it on
We
competitive.
did on Xbox for a little bit.
No, we could only do it on casual. I don't think we even played competitive when you had your Xbox.
We did.
I don't remember.
We
I haven't
definitely
played that
did.
game in a few months.
It's cool. It's got updates and stuff. I have friends that play it a lot. I just
Maurice fucking he likes to pick up games and then toss them and never play them again.
I think we need to force each other to stick with Baldur's Gate so we can just have a thing that we do and go through the story.
Yeah. Well, he fucking I was really into Dead by Daylight for like 2 or 3 months, and now I'm playing it way less, and now he's getting into it. I'm like, you fucking you little motherfucker.
Just having a game that I can reliably come home from work every day, or just because I don't play games every day anymore at all, but just having something I can reliably come back to every day or whenever I want is really nice to have. So I'll just
Yeah,
be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get home and like play Baldur's Gate 3 or something, you know?
yeah. I mean, there's certain games. There's the games that I will play for a while, and then I'll uninterested in, and then I'll start playing something else. But I'll come back to them usually. Like right now, I'm on break from Binding of Isaac, but I will most definitely get back into it because I want 100% it.
I want to get back into Zomboid. I don't know. The new update or the new version's a lot harder. So I had to like adjust everything I do. And they have like muscle fatigue now, and I'm like, it's cool, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Because I even tested it out. I'm like, what if I just have like maxed out everything, like strength and weapon and stuff? And it's like, this is still very difficult. I
It's
feel
I
like,
mean, it's already a pretty hard game.
yeah, I feel like now the learning curve is a lot higher. And I'm like, I can't. Because I had like in the previous version, which I agree, you shouldn't be able to just do this, but I got good enough to where I could just be like dog walking whole hordes if my stats were good enough, you know?
Yeah.
And that was without any like cheats or anything. I would just be able, if I had like kind enough nobleness and strength and a good melee skill, I would just be like destroying shit.
Well, I was playing Helldivers 2 for a while. I still like it. Still a fun game, but Maurice doesn't get on it. And I don't want to just fucking play with randoms all day.
Yeah, then we played Destiny 2 for like a week.
Yeah, we got someone else to download it. Played one match with him. Maurice really likes to pick and drop games.
Yeah, and that's the thing that kind of is gonna suck about Game Pass price going up because it's like you can't justify spending that much. Maybe he can because he the rate at which he like picks up and puts down
Well,
games is.
I'm the only one who pays for Game Pass.
Oh,
Game
do you
shares
game
with
share?
me. Yeah,
Are you
pay for
keeping
the
it?
Game Pass. I might downgrade to like the basic one because I don't think I've downloaded a new Game Pass game in like a very long time.
Do you own
Because they
Baldur's
just
Gate
they
3?
released like the what?
Do you own Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah,
That game is
either
worth
that or
being owned.
either that or Maurice does.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Games like that are totally worth it. I wanted to try the new Indiana Jones DLC out, but I can't justify spending that much right now.
Yeah, it's
That game
probably going.
is, yeah, that game is really fun if you love puzzle games and stuff. And also, like even the combat's pretty fun. It's not like a combat game, but it's got pretty dynamic combat. Also, you can just like throw shit at people. Because I remember I like snuck in this room and I had like a fucking club and this like fucking fascist dude saw me and he was like, "Oh, you don't know," and I fucking threw a club at his head. Because in the beginning part, you're like in like fascist occupied Vatican, like by the like Mussolini era. So you had all the black shirts that were like walking around doing evil shit. I
I
don't
saw
know.
people calling that game woke.
Yeah, I guess Indiana Jones is technically woke because you're just like he's fighting Nazis and stuff, I guess, which isn't really
Probably.
woke. That shouldn't be woke.
Yeah, the United States did that too.
Yeah, it's almost like this
They were used to
American
fighting.
guy going over to like these countries that were enemies of the United States and him getting into fights with them is kind of what happens. Because I'd
Pretty much.
imagine, and you can quote me on this, but if an American went into like I don't know a country they weren't supposed to be in that would like say you drop a random American guy into North Korea illegally and he's trying to like infiltrate and like steal shit. Pretty sure they'd have a pretty big problem, you know?
A little.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure his problem would be bigger though cuz he's gonna get killed by North Korea.
Yeah, probably. Unless he's really good at it.
Yeah, unless he's Solid Snake. Yeah,
I
we
just
need a
want like a
modern day Indiana Jones movie where he has to find like I don't know, like a painting of Kim Jong Il in North Korea or something.
be called fucking North Carolina Jones.
South Carolina Uh, Smith. I don't know.
Florida Smith.
Florida Smith.
That would be interesting.
I've always been a pretty big Indiana Jones fan.
I've never seen any other movies. I've only played Lego Indiana Jones.
Those are fun.
Oh look, Maurice calling me. Solo for a second, Isaac.
Okay. Fucking. It's your boy, Skinny Penis. Didn't think I have a heart attack or something? I hope he did. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, what you call a leopard without any spots? Now that's funny,
All right.
audience. I'm glad you answered that one for me.
Hey,
You guys are so
audience.
clever.
Well, I think that's good, right? That's good, right?
Yeah. If you want, we should start our Patreon soon. Unironically,
We get like 20 views per episode,
that's fine. We gotta start sometime, right?
probably. But
Probably.
that's a wrap up for this episode, Game Wars. A little shorter because we're gonna do two today.
Yep.
The
And we're
next
gonna
one
have
will be
Maurice
probably a
on.
little longer.
He's not dead anymore, actually. He got
Yeah, he actually got
resurrected.
revived.
Yeah, we talked to Withers this morning, and he was just like,
We actually had to do the Gale resurrection ritual
yeah.
just for Marie.
And then we gave Gale back shots.
We gave him Gale shots.
Oh my! Oh, bloody!
Ow!
Oh, Lord!
Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
oh!
But
Put
we
some
will
of those
see
AI images up as we talk
put
about them.
Joe Mama up. Yeah, yeah.
I like that last one a lot.
You like
I
it, huh? Well, you know what? It doesn't like you.
I'm gonna tell it to make him cry harder. I'm gonna keep telling it to do that until it breaks. Anyway,
Oh,
this has
damn.
been the Mayo Sandwich Podcast.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Uh,
Leave a comment if you're crazy.
we're gonna, you know what? We're setting up a Patreon. It's gonna be in the description. Executive
Perhaps.
decision. Not perhaps. We're doing it.
Donate $1 billion.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.